Okay, guys, this is the part two of our web design HTML and CSS course. Okay, today we shall be talking about HTML attributes. HTML attributes. HTML attributes gives additional information about the element. And secondly, HTML attributes are added to the open or start tag of an element. Thirdly, HTML attributes usually are name and value pairs. So we are going to go through some attributes and we also see how it is used and displayed on the browser. First of all, go back to your web design folder, create a file, index.html. Maybe you can get an image, a local image, add to your web design folder. And of course, to create a file, you come here, new file, let's assume index.html. That's how you create a file, then press enter. Of course, I don't need that file because I have it already. So get the basic HTML template, shift exclamation mark. Yeah, okay, excuse me. Just in the title tag, write HTML attributes. Okay, we'll look at a few of the attributes in HTML. We'll look at the title attributes. Then after that, we'll look at source attributes. And then look at we also have alternate attributes. Then we also have width and height attributes. After that, we also have style attributes. So there are more and lots more. Yeah, there are more. So, but we'll just look at this. You can check the W3 schools for more. Okay, first of all, let's create an header element, h1. Let's do h1. Let's call it header 1. First of all, okay, before we continue, all element takes attributes. All elements in HTML takes attributes. So all elements can accept attributes, and like I said before, attribute gives additional information about the element. And secondly, attribute is added to the opening tag, which is this tag, opening tag, or the start tag of an element. So let's add title attribute to this header 1. Title attribute. You see, also attribute is name and value pairs. This is the name, and then what you have here is the value of the attribute. Okay. Now let's say header 1. This is header 1. Okay. Maybe just call this. This is header 1. Yeah. Then you save. Then from the last class I taught us how to add live server extension so that you can launch your website locally. All right, so let's open this web page with live server. Right click, open with live server. All right, this is header 1. Okay, let's reduce it. Okay, let's reduce this to let's do like this. Okay. Okay, if you over header 1, you're going to see, you see what you have there in that dark rectangular shape. It's called, that is the title attribute. This is the one. It's a tooltip. It just gives you additional information about a particular element. Okay, let's do alternate Z to wrap up our test. Alternate plus Z, yeah, it's wrapped up. Let's come here, close that. Now let's check other attribute like the source attribute. Source attribute is usually used with images, img, images. So you see you have the source attribute here, name, and then value. You also have the alternate attributes, name and value. So the source takes it's talking about the source of the image file. Is it a local image or is on the internet? So first of all, let's use a local image. Like I said before, get an image and download it into your folder, image.jpg. This is our image. It's in our local folder. All right, let's go back. Let's add it as a source attribute. It's going to be img. Then alternate is trying to describe what the image is about. What is the image? It's mainly for screen readers. So let's just call it background color image. Okay, if you say you're going to see this, now this is the image. Now we have used the source attribute to add an image locally to our web page or our website. And you also have an alternate attribute to describe the content of the image. Okay, that is for adding images that is locally stored in your folder. Now we can also add images from the internet. Of course, when adding such images, be careful that there are no copyright limitations. So let's get an image from Unsplash. Okay. Unsplash, you can get a lot of images here. Okay, we have images. Let's right click, then go to open image in new tab. Open image in new tab. We are doing that so that we can get the link to the image, because we want the image, not just the old file. So if you've done that, go back to your site. Sorry for that. Okay. All right. Now again, the image element in your source, add the link you copied. That is the link you got from the internet. Add it there, and then also add an alternate value to it. Let's call these Unsplash, okay, because it's an Unsplash image. So you save. Now this image, this source rather, it's on the internet. Okay, so this is an absolute link. The links you get from the internet and you add to your source, or you load into your folder, these are absolute links. They are called absolute links because it's not found in your folder. So you call them, it's called absolute links. Absolute links. Yep. Let's comment it out. While these one that you collected from, that's found in your folder, meaning it's locally stored in your website, it's called relative link. So this source attribute takes two links, relatives or absolute links, as you can see. All right, and of course, as you can see too, in our website, we have the image. This image is not in your local folder. We got it from the internet, from unsplash.com. So those are the two ways you add images to your website. It comes through your source attribute, and it's either a relative link or an absolute link. Okay, now we also have the href attribute. I didn't add that to this. Let's add it to this. href. Let's add it to this. href attribute. Now href is used for is to link other web pages or to link an external website. So and it's usually used in the anchor tag. That's a tag. You see href. So let's link a website. Let's say Google website. https this. Say Google, because certainly in your website you want to go to other websites or link other web pages. So href does that. Let's say go to Google, save. Let's see. Yeah, go to Google. If you click this now, it's going to take you to Google website. Let's see. Google.com. All right, let's go back. Let's go back. So that is how to use links in your website. Of course, later on, I will show us how to style a link. So next attribute we are looking at is width and height attribute. If you notice, your images is not being sized. This is the way it is from its source. So of course, we want to have width and height attribute. If you want to reduce the height and the width of these images, so that other images or other content can be on the same web page, you can use image and height attributes. So right here, we're going to put width. Let's say width 200, then height. Okay, let's say height 200. Let's see the result. Okay, you can see it's not smaller. All right, let's do same for this image that we got from the internet. Okay, come here, height 200, width 200. See, now they are staying side by side. Now we've used the width attribute to reduce the height and the width of those images. For both images you got from an external website and images stored in your website, locally stored in your website. Okay, so that is for hyperlink, which is this. It's called hyperlink attribute. And also we've seen height and width attribute. We've also seen source and alternate attributes. Okay, excuse me. And then we'll see title attributes. Okay, and let's touch style attributes. Yeah, style attributes. Style attributes, as the name implies, is to have some styling, actually inline styling to your element. Later on, we'll talk about styling in our CSS part. For now, let's just add some inline styling. Let's add style attribute to this H1. Notice, remember that all elements takes attributes. All elements. So, though we are just playing with this element like H1, we can use other elements too. So let's have style attribute here. Let's say we're going to use now the value for style attribute is quite different from other attributes. Now for style attribute, each value can take a lot of properties. For example, as you can see, we have display, height, padding, and lots more. So for this, let's just take let's add the property of let's say background color. Let's say blue. You see, the background color of our H1 has become blue. That is the attribute we added. Okay, let's say color, which is the color for the text itself. Let's say white. You can see. So let's get to that element, like a paragraph element. Paragraph element P. This is a paragraph element. Let's say this is a paragraph. Let's copy it. paste. Okay, you save it, you're gonna have it there. And let's add an attribute here. Let's add the style attribute. Now let's add font size. Font size is its property used to increase the size of the font. Font size. Let's say font size 18. Yeah, 18. Font size 18. Sorry, 18 pixel. I mean, you can see it's larger now. Okay, let's also add a font with font weight is to increase the weight of the text, its boldness, and that's what its boldness actually. So let's say font weight is let's say 500. See, sorry. Let's use bold. Yeah, font weight bolder is better. Okay, I think that's all for now. We've touched a few attributes, so you can go online and check others, and then you see how to use them. We've touched that attribute, source attribute, content attribute, width and height attributes, style attributes, href attributes, and then you can check for others. Thank you. We'll see you in our next class, and don't forget to subscribe and also subscribe and ensure you press the notification button for more videos. Thank you. Have a wonderful day ahead.